But is there ever a time? Because to me, all of this going on, it has to have an impact on you mentally, right? Like you went from being a completely able-bodied person that was literally doing everything. You're literally doing everything. There wasn't anything you weren't doing. Anything you wanted to do, you just did it. You went to school. You're studying to be a nurse. You pursued that. You're doing things in your community, and you were actually a full-blown stripper, going back and forth, commuting, doing like this is a movie. This is a whole movie, okay? And you're doing all this stuff, and then just like that, at a snap of a finger, you're disabled because of COVID. Okay? Walk me through what impact that had on you mentally when you think about that change.
It's indescribable.
What do you mean?
It was devastating. Very devastating. Very devastating.
What was the thing that was the most devastating about it for you?
Just to not be able to do the simple things like feed myself.
Yeah.
Like I have to be set up. Like I said, my elbows have to be up on something so that I can reach everything. Having to wait on somebody else to do something for you that you used to just getting up and doing everything by yourself.
Yeah.
Simple things like not being able to roll over in the bed, not being able to scoop my hips or scoop my butt over. You know how you be sitting there, your butt gets sore?
Yeah.
I gotta call somebody to help me move my hips just so I can reposition and get comfortable. When I go to bed, I can't just pull my cover up on me how I want to cover my shoulders and neck and tuck myself in. No, I gotta tell you, wait, right there, come in, pull it in towards my neck. I can still feel the air. It's cold, and then for others to not be understanding and almost scold you for being particular. And it's like, I'm not gonna say I don't think I'm particular. I believe we're all particular, because if you ended up in a situation where you couldn't do it for yourself, I believe you would realize that you actually like things a certain way as well. The anxiety that I get when I have to be introduced to a new therapist or someone on the lift team that's going to come move my body, and I'm afraid you're going to drop me. Like, I've never had to depend on someone to pick my whole body up and move me. So it's like, I'll try my best, but it's not like, it's when it first happened, my anxiety was through the roof.
Wow.
With everything, anything. And it's just very humbling and made me grow a lot of patience, because I can't do nothing. Well, I can, because I can do all things through Christ. That's my belief, and I'm getting better every day. But the reality is, I can't do nothing for myself.
But it's getting better.
Yeah, it is.
So do you feel like with every day you have a new sense of mobility on some part of your body?
Lately, yes, within the last week.
That's good. So every day something new is added to your mobility.
Yeah. And then that's another thing. It's been a fight trying to get the proper therapy, trying to get the doctors to understand exactly how disabled I am and what it's going to take to get me back to being fully mobile. I had a really bad rehabilitation experience where I actually went to rehab. These people did not take me serious. They even spread rumors about my body being fake.
Your body being what?
Fake.
Okay.
About how young I am, that I'm just dramatic, that I don't need that much help. And they would literally leave me in there with my head back,
Who's saying that?
I'm like, can you prop my head up so that I'm okay, that I'm comfortable?
Who's doing that?
The nurses and techs at the rehab center that I went to. or I could tell them I'm uncomfortable, my damn head all the way back. I don't have the strength to pick my head up. Oh, this is new. By the way, this is an accomplishment because before I couldn't do that. I probably would have toppled over and fell over into the bed. Before I couldn't do that. So they would literally not take me serious. They would leave me uncomfortable. And with my head back like that, and I'm trying to swallow, oh, mind you, my neck muscles, my swallowing muscles, my facial muscles that I used to chew, everything was weak. Everything. And they didn't take me serious, so they like provided the worst patient care ever. Like, they just did not take me serious. And it took for the last week of me being there, I finally got treated how I was supposed to be treated.
Okay.
And I finally got some rehab that would help. But it was 1 week out of 3.
But that's not necessarily where you're at now, right?
No. After I left the rehab center, I went home for a week and then I got admitted back into the hospital.
Which is where you're at now?
Yes.
So how are they treating you there?
Oh, better. I didn't want to leave here in the first place.
Okay, well, that's good because you got me worried. I don't want to feel like I'm witnessing mistreatment of a beautiful soul because this would be a problem for me. Yeah. So what is it that Jesus? What is it that you feel you need now in order to continue to get better?
The therapy. Medically, I've been cleared. They could have sent me home.
Okay.
But I fought with them about rehabilitation. I said, if I'm a maximum assist, meaning no mobility, how can I get to the level of being some kind of mobile in order to get accepted into rehab if y'all aren't doing therapy and rehab with me here?
So do you feel like from a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel your entire experience under medical staff has been during your debilitating?
7.
What is it?
7.
7. So the bad treatment you received was only partial in some instances.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, that's good.
I would have, like I said, it was more so when they sent me to the rehab facility. Most of the other time that I've been going through this, I've been at this hospital, at Tampa General Hospital, and they've been good to me. They were good to me the first time I got admitted and the second time I got admitted. The very first time I was admitted to hospital was Brandon Hospital.
Yeah.
So Tampa General has done good with me both times that I've been here, which was before rehab and after. And that's the problem. I shouldn't have had to be readmitted to the hospital after leaving rehab. So that also goes to show you how dreadful and dreary my experience was at the rehab facility. I didn't really get much help that I went there for.
So what message do you have for the people who are listening to your story right now, for all that it's worth, everything from your faith, your decision to be a stripper, to what you experienced as someone who wasn't vaccinated, got COVID, developed a debilitating disease that paralyzed you while still not believing in the vaccine, everything put together. What is the message?
There's going to be a brighter day.
Okay.
That's all I'll say. There's going to be a brighter day. I still feel that God doesn't make any mistakes. Like, from the beginning of this lets me know that. Because like I said, after they came in and told me all the bad news, they had one good thing to say that let me know that God was still in charge.
Yeah.
Because what could have killed me didn't kill me because someone greater created me.
Yeah.
And he created them kidneys that's been flushing all this stuff out. So,
well, I'm glad to hear
there is going to be a brighter day. There actually, I had to remember this after I went all the way down. Like after I lost all mobility. One day after COVID, I was praying. This was like during my quarantine. I was watching the pastor on watching them online broadcast and praying with them and asking God for healing and a miracle. And I believed it, and I was praying and asking Holy Spirit for healing and a miracle. And I stood up with ease. I raised my arms and everything. And I went in the restroom. I took a shower by myself. I did my hair. Like, wow. I couldn't even reach up and do my hair. I did my hair.
I like that.
I got dressed. I called my boo. I was like, where you at? I got to show you something.
Yeah.
I jumped up and down. I did jumping jacks. I squatted down to the floor. Like, I did all this mobility. And mind you, this is all. It was 3 days that I was like that I had got back to being able to fully do for myself.
Yeah.
But this was after this was in the midst of me praying. But then after that, I still went downhill.
Yeah.
So once I got all the way down to where I couldn't do nothing, I remembered that moment.
Yeah.
Because that moment that I was in was real.
Yeah.
And I prayed for it. So what I believe is that God gave me a vision. He already showed me that he could do it. Mm-hmm. But I feel like right now I'm in a waiting period where he wants me to get rest, where he wants me to just focus on him and show me different things as far as even just the people in my life. But for me to just focus on him, that's where I feel like I'm at with him. So that's another thing that kept me strong. It's like, okay, God, you already showed me that you can do this miracle. Mm-hmm. If you want me to wait, I'll wait. Because my testimony can be a testimony for someone else.
Yeah.
He healed me in that instant, but who's to say that there's not somebody that's going to hear this that's been battling cancer for so many years or battling other autoimmune diseases for so many years, or someone else that's fighting COVID and the doctors are telling them that it's not looking good. It's not looking like you're going to make it. Like, no, you're going to make it. You need to focus on the creator because he created you. So you focus on him and don't let the doctors discourage you. They told me that there was no cure for my autoimmune, what have you.
Right. And look at you. Now you're getting better.
Yes.